What's up, Preps and Devos? It's Coach Ethan with D1 Training, bringing you D1 at home for June 2nd, and it's a lower body day. So once you complete your 8 to 10 minute warm-up, you're going to go right into your performance segment, which I'm going to go over with you right now. If at this point you would like to take a screenshot of the workout so you don't have to rewind it in order to reference the training, please do so now. All right, so we're going to start off with our first exercise. It's going to be split jumps. We're going to do 3 sets of 5 each side, so a total of 10. You'll complete all 3 sets before moving on to your mountain climber to high knee. You'll do 6 sets of mountain climbers to high knee. You'll do 10 mountain climbers, and then come right up as quick as you can into your high knees for 20. All right? In both of these exercises, you're going to rest 30 seconds between each set. All right? So I'll demonstrate split jumps first. So when you do split jumps, you're going to go into a split stance. All right? Like so. What you're going to do when you jump up in the air, you're going to switch legs and switch arms. Here, jump up. As soon as you land, you're going to switch. Okay? You'll get 5 right, 5 left, total of 10. So continue jumping until you get 10 full reps. 30 seconds between each set. Right? Once you get done with your split jumps, give yourself an additional 30 to 40 seconds before moving on to your mountain climber to high knee. When you do your mountain climber to high knee, you're going to go down to a tall plank position. Right? Focus on pulling that toe up towards the shin as you bring your knees towards your chest, alternating legs, and then once you get to that 10th rep, coming right up into your high knees 20 times, all right? Every foot tap is a rep, so you'll do 20 high knees. 30 seconds between each set. You have 6 total sets, all right? Once you get done with your performance training, we're gonna roll right into our single leg broad jumps, 3 sets of 3 on each side, and squat jumps for 3 sets of 12. All right, so you will pair these together. As soon as you complete your broad jumps, you'll go right into your squat jumps. And once you finish a set of squat jumps, give yourself roughly 30 to 40 seconds rest before starting back at the top at broad jumps again. Okay, so when you do a single leg broad jump, you're going to load one leg, jump off one, land on 2. So I'm going to load my right. All right, treat it just like a regular broad jump, except I'm jumping off 1. All right, land heel to toe, nice and softly. You can step back, do the other leg, or you can just turn around and continue to jump back. You're getting 6 total jumps, 3 on each leg. All right, here, load, explode. Okay. Once you complete that, you're going to do your squat jumps. When you do squat jumps, you don't have to hit full squat depth. I think maybe 3/4. All right, so you're here, down, up. As soon as you land, right back up. All right, land softly with your hips back. All right, absorb the force. Try to land quietly. All right, once you complete those 2 for 3 sets, we're going to move on and go to our narrow stance squat, 90-degree hip bridge hold, and lateral Ali shuffle. So when you do your narrow stance squat, it's going to be 3 sets of 15, 90-degree hip bridge hold, 3 sets of 30 seconds, and lateral Ali shuffle, 3 sets at 30 seconds. Okay? So narrow stance squat. All right? Same characteristics as your normal squat, except your stance is more narrow. All right? You still want to turn your toes out some, hips back. All right, get low, come up. All right, if you want to load it with the weight, grab a dumbbell, kettlebell, load it. Okay, but you're going to be hip width, no wider, turn those toes out, hips back, drop those knees out some, and then come up. All right, now, if you go down to about 3/4 depth, you can't get any lower, that's okay. All right, so this is how far that you can get. All right, and that's good. Can get low, all right, and that's fine too. All right, try to get low if you can. 3/4 is just fine. All right, from there, we're going to go into our 90-degree hip bridge hold. Find a box, a workout bench, chair, a couch, whatever that may be. All right, sit your legs in something that's bent at 90 degrees. All right, make sure you flatten your lower back into the floor. All right, you feel your core being engaged. Arms down here, you can keep your hands on your stomach here to make sure it stays engaged. Either way works. What you're going to do is you're going to drive your heels through the bench and make sure your back doesn't arch any more than what it is now. You're going to come up and hold. All right? You can feel all on the hamstrings. You hold that for 30 seconds. All right, we'll just continue to keep brace through the core. Keep those hamstrings engaged by driving those heels down into the bench. Okay, once your timer is up, let your hips back down. All right. Like that. Okay, then we're going to go into our lateral ollie shuffle. All right, your normal ollie shuffle is quick feet here. All right, for a normal ollie shuffle, we're going to move sideways. We're going to continue to alternate to right, to left, to right, to left. A couple steps right, a couple steps left. You're going to time that for 30 seconds as well. Give yourself a few seconds after you do your hip bridge. You're going to go right to your split stance. Doesn't matter which foot you start with. Okay, we'll be right here, and then start your timer and go here, quick. All right, until your 30-second mark, and then you're going to start back at the top with your narrow squats. Okay. All right, moving on from there, we're going to go to C1 through 3. All right, we have our RDL with extension, 5 each side, skater lunge, 3 times 6 to 8, and a hopscotch or in and outs, quick feet, 3 sets of 30 seconds. All right, so, and this is actually a single leg RDL, okay? So when we do the single leg RDL with extension, we're gonna go into that bottom position, hold it, right here, knee in, elbows in, you're gonna extend out, holding that RDL, 5, okay, just like so. Long back leg, long arms, your arms will go up, the same angle your head's at, and leg extend back, all right, in line with your spine. All right, if you lose your balance, kind of like I just did as I finished there, it's okay, just get reset, finish out your reps. You're gonna do 5 right, and then 5 left. Okay? Now, after you complete that, we're gonna move on to a skater lunge. When you do a skater lunge, you'll be here. Okay, what you're gonna do, you're gonna try to do a single leg lunge. Keep that knee elevated, squat back, right? Let the toe and knee touch, and then drive up through the front leg as if it was a split squat, or you're coming out of a reverse lunge. All right, so knee back, try to keep that knee elevated as you push your hips back. All right, touch, and then come back up. All right, so the majority of the negative or the eccentric traction, all right, is through one leg until you get low. All right, and then you have to touch the toe or the knee, and then come back up. Okay, if that's just too challenging, you can go right into a split squat here. So back knee underneath your back hip, front knee underneath your over the top of your front heel, tuck those back toes, make sure big chest, you're upright, coming straight up, and dropping the back knee straight down, mainly working through this front leg. Okay, so that's a modification we can make. And then lastly, we're gonna do hopscotch in and out. Quick feet, you're gonna set a timer 30 seconds. So hopscotch, narrow, wide, here. Nice athletic stance the whole time, right? Shouldn't move very much in height, okay? Maybe a couple inches at max, right there, 30 seconds, okay? Once you complete those 2 exercises, we're gonna go into our core work. So we're gonna do something new this week. We're gonna do a McGill crunch, 2 sets of 8 to 10 on each side, and then a side plank toe tap for 2 sets of 20 total. All right. So with the McGill crunch, you're gonna lay down on your back, one knee bent, one leg extended. You're gonna take your hands, put them into the small of your back, rest your head. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna flatten your back out on your fingertips. That's gonna engage your core here. It's also gonna keep your lower lumbar spine from curving, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your forehead and face towards the ceiling, all right? Use your upper abs to scrunch up. Hold it for a minute. Come back down. All right, so just a few seconds at the top. So, up. Come back down. All right, make sure you're holding the top for 2 to 3 seconds. Something enough in order to challenge you. Once you get one side done, you can switch legs, do the other side. All right. I'll emphasize keeping those hands smashed with the lower back. Okay. Keep that tension constant on the hands through the lower back. That core engaged. Just bring head and shoulders up just a few inches. All right, you'll feel it come down nice and controlled. All right, after you do that, you can go into your side plank toe tap. Side plank, you can do it from a long lever position. All right, which is a little bit more challenging. But you're going to take the top leg, tap, bring it up, tap, and tap. You don't have to tap way out in front, just in front of the other foot. So here, tap, up, tap. Just enough to make your weight have to shift, and your body have to work with it there. Okay, excuse me for the lack of terminology. All right, so you're gonna have to find balance as you're doing it. All right, stay tight. So that's why we do it that way. All right, or you can go from the elbow. Same thing. Just make sure the hips are up. You're in a straight line from your feet to your head here. Tap your toe. All right, front and back 20 total times. All right, let's make sure we do 20 total times each side. Okay, for a set. So your right side to your left, 20 left. All right, then you have one more set after that. Okay. All right. Now you have some additional work, just like yesterday's work. And I'm going to bring you to the field now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the additional work. What we're going to do is we're going to do a shuffle shuttle. You're going to shuffle from this line to this line twice. So 5 down, 5 back, 5 down, 5 back. Okay, as quick as you can go. You want to stay in a nice athletic stance, sinking the hips down, keeping the feet apart as you shuffle, not letting them come together. All right, and click clack, as I like to say. So keep the feet from knocking and making noise. All right, so I'll demonstrate. When you do this, just make sure every other time you start, you're starting on opposite ends. All right, you're only using a 5-yard space, so 15 feet is all you need for this. All right, so if you start down on one end for set 1, the second set, start down on the other end. You can always face the same direction on this one. Okay, you'll rest 60 minutes. 60 minutes between each set. Okay, so I'll demonstrate real quick. Half speed. Okay, so as you start, make sure your foot is on the line and your body's back behind the line as you start. You don't want to be past the starting line. Be behind the starting line when you start. Shuffle, keep your feet apart, touch the line. Make sure you're low. Come back, touch, come back, touch, come back, finish through. All right, 20 total yards. Okay, and then after that, complete your ACL plate safe protocol. Spend an additional 8, 10, or 12 minutes. However long is that going to take, however long it will take you to get through your ACL plate safe. It's very important. It will lessen the likelihood of obtaining a lower limb injury during physical activity, which is super important for us athletes, okay? So it's very valuable time. It's really worth it. 10 minutes additionally to help lessen the likelihood of an injury is much worth it, okay? Especially when that app is free to use, okay? So it's June 2nd, it's Lower Body Day. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Get outside if you can and enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon.